traffic here, so I thought I'd update the vlog a little bit. Still deciding on our next event. Looking at doing some significant geometry changes, at least for one test this week. Probably a race. I would like to back-to-back the stuff we've been running the last couple of weeks with some new ideas. I don't know if they're new ideas, but some different train of thought, I guess. So it was back and forth whether to keep going and keep picking on what we're doing, or try something pretty different, probably a little closer to what our kind of teammates at CRF would be running. So yeah, we're thinking of testing that, maybe running a week, see if we think we're more or less competitive on during the race runs. So Brainwave is now a reality. Have a lot of the front end settings changed. Different slugs, different uppers, lowers, stuff like that. Well, we start last week's feature, the last 10 or 12 laps when we were following the second and third place cars, we got a really bad shake. And I don't know when we put rotors on the car last, so further inspection showed me it's time for rotors and brakes and pads. A whole lot of expensive stuff we didn't need to be buying, but we need to have it if we're going to compete. Yeah, it's just we're getting closer and closer to being better. It's not bad. Maybe it's higher expectations than I should have, but I think we can nail something down here where we're running with the top bunch. I refuse to believe that we can. So we're going to keep digging and probably try something different again in the next 2 weeks. And we'll either see performance go up or take a step backwards. We can always come back here to where we are. That's one good thing. I think we've got good notes, and we've been very, more so this year than any year, I've been very calculated in what I was changing. It's not really throwing things at it randomly, so it's easy to go back. So yeah, we're getting geared up. Probably take a crack at that tonight. Start looking at the changes we're going to make. Thanks, guys. So, like I said, I had a lot of shake the other night, the last 10 or 15 laps of the feature and the rotor. These are getting old. You can feel the grooves in them. It's got waves in it. Might have had a little hub. Hub might be a little loose too. Could have been a little bit of it. We're going to go ahead, replace with new rotors and pads for the next time out. That should cure it. So, second thing now we fought for 2 weeks was a cool shirt. Not that we really needed it too bad either week, but wanted to test it and make sure everything was working. First week I blamed Margot for not putting enough water in the bag. Turns out she did. That was not the issue. I'll show you what the issue was. These are quick connects, and they supply the water from the cool bag to the shirt. Somehow somebody tried to injure me and remove the O-rings, I think. This made them leak. We went to Princess Auto. What's up, guys? It is Tuesday night. I usually have the track usually has a test night on Tuesday night or an open practice night. It is 5 o'clock. I'm leaving work, hustling from Stratford, or from Charlottetown to Stratford, and possibly back to Oysterbed. Sorry about the radio. So yeah, we're trying to make it from, I'm at my work, leaving now. Trying to get to Stratford. I believe Corey's there. Trying to get loaded up. I got to finish a couple little things in the car and see if we can get to Oysterbed for 6 o'clock. Hey guys, quick update. It is, what day is this? Friday night? Sorry, shake it. We are in the shop. just tidying up some things from Tuesday night's test. Really good test. Car has thrown me for a loop a couple other times when we thought it was really good, but I go out on a limb and I think it's the best it's been. It kind of makes me have to eat crow a little bit. I put some more standard stuff in it, and I think it picked up more. Ran really good. We're like 60s on 130 lap tires, so if you know the track, you know that's pretty decent. So looking forward to tomorrow. Track's been going up and down in speed. One day you go and guys are running 4s and 5s, and the next day you go and we're all running 14 seconds. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but really stoked with the Tuesday night's test and how it ended. I still think there's more there, obviously, but we're gonna find a little more, I think, on race day. So yeah, really excited, cleaning up. Not a lot of changes from Tuesday night, which is kind of shocking. I'm just going to went over things and play with a little fine-tuning stuff, sway bar load, plantar bar maybe on race day, and maybe a shock or spring or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. We are, I'm encouraged anyway, so maybe this will be an omen of things to come. So we're pretty stoked. Gotta shout out, haven't done it in a while. Tops to Floors. Unbelievable support from all these people. Morrison's Truck Salvage. Down here, guys. Yeah. We got Quentin back with Holy Cow. Really exciting to have them back. Can't wait. And his young fella is now driving a Bando, which is pretty cool. We got one here that wants one too, but one step at a time. Kenny's back. Oyster Bed Esso, Arsenal Brothers Construction, and Arsenal Properties on the other side. Cam Steel, good supporters. You see Mikey here. Xander Signs did all this signage for us. GMP Trucking, my uncle and my cousin out there, Todd and Jerry. Unbelievable, sponsoring us for probably 30 years. Darren Holt, his crew at Wine Kits. We got to get these guys some podium finishes, whether it's heats, features, whatever. We got to get up there and start battling. So I think it's time to drop the hammer.
That and everyone's watching what you're cooking.
Oh, look what we found this week. We found Jaden.
I'm back
at her. We're at the official stop of all racers everywhere. The Oyster Bed Esso is banging.
That was going to be our...
This thing is cool.
That structure of the soft intro piece and the rock thing. Adrian had been a fan of White Snake.
Match and stripe
so when
on the living quarters.
There was no...
Lined up for tech. Robin McEwen, Landon. One of the favorites tonight, likely. Looks like an awesome turnout of cars. Gorgeous day.
Okay, so are you done, Moise? Yeah. So we're at 5:21. If everyone can get to their cars and on the track, we'd appreciate it. And the kids are probably already lining up out there.
Hey, here we are. What are we doing? We're getting ready. Practice is over. Getting ready for the first heat. I like to get everybody on that doesn't want on. That's the most fun. Jeff, how's the first day going?
Absolutely wonderful.
Wonderful. See? We're relaxed, right? We're chill.
Make sure you get us edited. Your last vlog was all cut
There,
off of
I
your
got it.
heads, and it was annoying.
Then.
There, see?
Is
Okay.
your head in?
How are you feeling?
We're feeling good.
How are the
No.
nerves?
Good. Nerves are always good.
Nerves are good?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So we have 10 or 11 cars here.
Okay.
There's like 8 that could win the race, so it's just going to be a toss-up of whose car lasts the best. And we got good speed. We're on old tires, but we're okay. We don't have any new ones this week. That's how the rules are. We're
Fish pie?
racing against a bunch of new ones, but
Okay.
we're here. Big crowd.
Okay.
Big crowd. Show the crowd out. Can you? I guess you can't really. You can feel the cars.
How's the heat?
The heat's hot. It's hot. There's no doubt.
Is that going to affect the track much, do you think?
We're hoping.
Make it
It
slick?
slowed up. The first session was pretty good, and then track slowed up with the heat. So now we're waiting to see what it does for the next one.
Grayson, how are you feeling about today?
I feel great.
He's feeling good about it.
Are you feeling
It's gonna go well.
practice on that? Okay. Okay, you've got your red duct tape ready to rock, just in case of emergencies.
All right.
Alrighty, well,
Peace
on
out.
that note.
Hi, Laura. How's avoiding the vlog going?
Not well.
shot class tonight.
He was your 2016 late model champion. He was 2018 Labor Day LBS Pro Stock feature winner. He runs out of tops to floors. Arsenault Brothers Construction, Arsenault Properties. Peterbilt, Atlantic, White, Kits, Charlottetown, Oysterbed, Esso, Morrison's Truck and
Race 1?
We got through race 1, led the whole thing.
Yeah.
No complaints there.
W. First time spotting in how long?
I'd say 2 years.
2 years. We made it through. Got a W. W's are good. We're going to try a different set of tires for the next heat. Just kind of a trial and compare. See where we go. This is going to be the end of the vlog.
What do you mean the end?
Well, the end of
phone around and show me.
the end of this. Hang on. First he says don't put me on.
Vlog.
Now it is on you.
Now we're vlogging. See?
Now we're vlogging. Now we're vlogging at the fire.
2 wins and a P3.
2 wins and a P3. Not a bad night, everybody.
That's
good. It was a good night. I think our right rear tire is wore out.
I don't think we can run it again.
We'll see.
No, Corey?
I think the right rear is.
I don't think we can run the tire again next week.
In your professional opinion, it's garbage?
In my professional opinion, it's run its last lap.
What about you? How do you feel about the tire situation?
Yeah, I think until the, on lap 2 when the right rear, it would have been better with a whole tire.
But overall, you're happy about you're happy with your
the
finish?
curve was good. We're
Should be
happy
proud.
with it. We are
You
proud.
ready for next week?
Everybody did well.
I'm so happy for our 2021 trophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to put it up on the wall.
We time traveled back to 2021 and our trophy says 2021, but it's okay.
All the same, all the same.
All the same.
Ready for next weekend now?
We're nowhere near ready for next weekend, but we're going to get ready for the tour race now that we have something we can drive.
Alrighty, well.
Okay. I'm going to finish this up. Thanks for checking into this edition of the vlog and quick review of what went on. It was a really good night Saturday night. I told you all Tuesday when we were in the shop after the test that we had a good car. Car was really decent on Saturday. Won both our heats. May have won practice, I don't know. We were up there. We were in the top 2 or 3. Doesn't really matter. Won our first heat, good battle with Troy Burke. A good, clean, hard battle, I think. Just eked that one out. Made a little adjustment for the next one. Won it handily the next heat. Tried to save tires because I knew we had no tires left where we were going to race cars in the feature that had 4, 2, or some combination of 1 to 4 tires they had left, and we didn't have any opportunity to buy any tires this week, just the way the rules are out there. Want to thank everybody for coming out. Margot and Laura and Corey and Jaden coming back, and Jeff that was with us for the first week. Emma was there. Oh gosh, we had lots of people around this week. Jamie came out. Everybody was there to help. Surprisingly, nobody had given up on me. We still did find speed. I told you we were getting close, and we were. I told you we would find gains, and we did. And now we have something I think we can really play with. In the feature, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but there's an incident on lap 2. If it was my fault, I'll take it. I'd have to see a tape, really, to be honest. I got cleared, and I think I may have come up. Maybe I come up too soon. Maybe he could have lifted. I don't know. Anyway, we made some contact. Next thing I know, we were pretty near lifted off the ground on the back, which let Troy, I believe, and another car get by on the inside while we were gathering things up. Started to come back, but what happened on the lap 1 incident, we got a brace, drove into the right rear tire. You saw that in the video, and it pretty much ended our race right there, probably. Got home, and well, even before we got home in the tech shed, they were amazed the thing was still running, let alone running third, excuse me. And yeah, anyway, we eked out a podium out of it. Thought we should have been better. I know we would have been better if we had a tire. The other thing that happened, we didn't get to touch on in any of the previous vlogs, is after the semi that we won handily, we really had a rocking, like a really good car in the semi. Coming back from the tech shed, there was a noise coming out of the left front shock. And we didn't have another, and we knew it was getting soft. Anyway, I'll put a picture on at the end of this maybe, but we run the feature on basically 3 shocks and 3 tires. There was the left front shock is toast, the right rear tire was toast. And for most of it, we were hanging on pretty good. In the last 5 to 10 laps, it was just shaking and doing all kinds of crazy shit it's not supposed to. It was wild to drive and hang on to. But anyway, we got to the end and we got our podium. And looking forward to next week at the tour race. Yeah, don't like having incidents on the track. Don't like having people cover my pit. It's my bad. I mean, if it was, it was. Drove a lot of years. People don't usually, I don't think, see me as a dirty driver or a super aggressive driver. Anyway, I've been there a long time, so it's all good. I'll take my share, carry on. Hopefully everybody gets over it like men, and go on to the next one. Anyway, awesome weekend. Really good car, great crew, great sponsors. Can't wait for the tour race. We got to replace a shock. We obviously got to put some tires on the car that have all the tread on them, and we're going to go rock and roll. Thanks, guys. See you next week. As usual, my mind goes blank. I forget people. Didn't actually say anything about Corey. This is his nice baby, this car. Something that him and I put together ourselves. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be doing it without him. He's the co-owner, he's crew chief. And I forgot Gray Man, our youngest crew member. Got the rookie stripe on him. He's first year allowed in the pits, and he's doing a lot of the slugging and work. And as the youngest, he gets all the really glamorous jobs. I need to give a shout out to Jeff Armstrong at GD Fabrication. He's been great. Helped me talk through things and helped me be more precise in my changes and in my record keeping, and learned a lot from Jeff. And also to Dean at CRF, Latin Racing Fabrication. A lot of patience with me, and I've had faith in this hot rod, and I knew it had it in it. We're just starting to scratch the surface of it now, I think. So whatever else I forgot, sorry. You know who you are. Everybody's important. Takes a lot of people to make one of these things go. So really happy to see we're getting a few results for these.